Gaffer, deserved win, 3 points on the road, clean sheet. What was your assessment of that one tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was a really good win. I think it was a fully deserved victory. We scored the 2 goals, we could have had more. I thought first half it was a lot of the stuff was there, but we weren't quite aggressive enough in the press. The football was, we were moving the ball okay. We got into some decent situations actually, created a couple of good chances. But I think the main thing was I wanted us to be a bit more aggressive in the press and get after them a little bit more. And I was really pleased with the second half, the first 10-15 minutes. We really asserted ourselves. We were up on the halfway line, we were in their half, and I really liked the way we started that, and it sent a bit of a message out. I think from there it was a case of can we get a goal. I think they started to camp a lot deeper. Can we work the ball quick enough, get into good enough areas to create chances? And we did. We created a few. I can think of one big double save the keeper made off Tomokian and Marvin. Kyogo has a sort of a moment as well. There was a few. But in the end, we had to wait for another good cross from Kai, second phase, and a poacher's goal after the shot from Marvin, where he just got and reads it and goes in. So, and then we killed the game with the second goal. But very, very good win for us.
First half there was a couple of nearly moments, but is it fair to say that we were just not quite quick enough with the ball? We didn't exert ourselves and really get on the front foot and get after them?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, on another day I think one of them could have gone in, and you'd be up at half time, but I didn't think we were giving too much away. I think the main thing, if I had to pick one thing out, was the press. I thought we could just jump up a little bit more. We were a little bit hesitant. They were trying to play out from the back a little bit more than I thought, and then once they made a few passes, then they started to move and get on the ball. So I thought if we could really suffocate them with a press, we would get the ball better areas, and stifle them. And that was the main issue really. I think with the ball we were trying to look for the right things, but the gaps weren't quite big enough.
What did you say to the players at half time? Was it a case of moving 15-20 yards higher up the pitch and just playing with a little bit more intensity and also being patient as well, because it wasn't easy to create chances?
Yeah, I think the main thing I said to them is, firstly, we need to be more aggressive. We can assert ourselves more, so we need to jump up in that way, but we also need to stay calm and not get frustrated. Make sure that we don't have to be perfect to win this match, is what I said to them. So you don't need to get frustrated if there's a loose pass or there's a bad moment or whatever. That's football. You just need to stay calm. We will get chances. We know we will. But the main thing is, can we push up a little bit higher and put pressure on them?
We had some good chances at the start of that second half. You just felt like it might have been coming. I know Marvin's goal didn't come until 7 minutes before the end, but we were cranking up the pressure at that point.
Yeah, I definitely felt that we were the team looking like we were going to score. It was just a case of, would one of those chances go in? Would it be a keeper that's making good saves and nearly moments? So, but we kept pounding it, and eventually it broke open, and we fully deserved that win tonight.
Marvin, right place, right time. He's been deployed in the number 10 position in recent weeks. Is that because of the way he can create, he can link up as well? Yeah,
exactly. Obviously he's a player that you get to know more about your players as you work with them. He's one that can play as a 9, but the more you think about his qualities, he's a very intelligent player. He's got a good touch. He sees things around him, great awareness, and all the hallmarks of a really good number 10. So since he's been in that role, I think he's enjoyed the freedom. He's not stuck up against his centre backs all the time, where you either have to run in behind or wrestle for the ball. He can just use his intelligence, and he can arrive when the ball is. Some number 10s, they want to do the passing and they want to get possession, but they don't look like a goal threat. When you play someone like Marvin there, his instinct will always be to score, so you add that on as well. So hopefully he can keep developing that position for us.
And a special word for Kyogo, who's off the mark now in the league. You could see what it meant to everyone. I think the whole team, and Marvin came on the pitch as well to celebrate with him. How pleased are you for him? It was not an easy finish from that tight angle.
Very difficult finish, yeah. I mean, it's his birthday today, so we wished him happy birthday before the game, and to get his goal was a perfect present. So he's such a humble lad. He works really hard. He's had so many near misses. You can see everyone thinks a lot of him. We're really pleased for him, and it comes from a pressing the goalkeeper, pressing a throw-in, which I'm always talking to the players about. Throw-ins, I know they're boring for players, but they're important in games, and we get up to the ball quickly, force a back pass, and then we score from it. So it's good encouragement for them in those situations.
A lot has been said about the away form, rightly so, with the results we've had, but how pleasing is it to not only get a win but also a clean sheet as well, something to build on now?
Yeah, very important. As I said, there will always be talk, there'll always be something, there'll always be a narrative in a season. This season for us it was the away form, but I thought we were so close in many games. I was never concerned about that. I think what's important for us is that we play with that confidence, assertiveness as much as we can. We're not going to win all the games away from home, but if we play like we did tonight, then we'll have a great chance.
John Solis came on for sort of 20-25 minutes. What did you make of his performance in the middle of the park? And also a word on Scott Wright, been out for so long, different type of player coming back after injury, but a really great moment for him.
Very happy, yeah. So start with John Solis. I thought he came into the game really well. I think you could see he's got the strength, he's a good size, he can pass it, but he won a couple of duels, he used his body well, he can sort of shield the ball and turn with it as well, and he's strong in the duels and wins his tackles, but he likes to play and he likes to play forward. So I think good taste for him of English football. This is a good game to have a taste of it. The game was in the balance at that point, so he had to come on with that situation. I thought he handled it well, and then Scotty Wright, another huge moment. People don't really realise when you're injured, footballers, all they want to do is play football, and when you're out stuck in there and sort of injury he had, and sadly he got that injury playing for us in a match as well, so representing the club on the pitch, and he's done that at Reading, and to come all the way back, the long journey, nearly a year. It was February that he did that, to get back on the pitch, and means so much to him, and he's worked really hard for it, so really pleased for him.
Just finally, Gaffer, a word on the supporters. They've travelled in their numbers far and wide this season. They've maybe not had the celebrations that their hard-earned support on the road this season, but it looked at the end there like you were just sort of taking it all in. What was going through your mind at that point, and a word on them?
Well, they were brilliant. I think there's not many in this league that I've seen that travel like they do. They're everywhere. They fill out the away ends everywhere we go, and you always just want to give them something to go back with, something to be proud of. And it's a long travel to these grounds, especially on the weeknights, but they travel in their numbers, supported the team, pushed the team, and I thought just watching them at the end celebrating and enjoying it is something to savour, because I've said before, it's not about destination in football. There's no final destination. It's about moments, it's about memories, it's about sharing it as a club. We had loads of them last season, we've had a few this season, but these kind of victories we have to share and enjoy.
Well done tonight.
Thank you. Cheers.